taking off like a Boeing. If the volume spikes, then it's time to trade. Mighty 90 setting up, it's time to get paid. Dr. Chad on the mic, time to get focused. We don't need any indicator, hocus pocus. It's all about the price, just watch it move. Manage your risks so you don't lose. First hour of trading is all we need. Focus on the patience and forget about greed.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's day trading live stream. Today is Liberation Day, April 2nd. We've got a little downside in the markets. S&P futures down 58, right at 1%. NASDAQ down 273, down about 1.4%. Russell also down about 1.4%, down 28 points. Dow down 320, about 3/4 of a point lower. Gold and silver both up about 0.5%. Notes and bonds both up about the same. 10-year yield down a little over 1%. Oil off about 1/3%. Natural gas up 2%. Grains all a little bit red, anywhere from 0.5% to 1.3%. Euro and the pound both up about 1/3%, and Bitcoin down about 0.5%. VIX at the freeze up 8%, currently at 23.51, heading into the market open. Tesla had missed on deliveries, looks like by about 60,000 vehicles, so Tesla is down pre-market. Tesla is down a little over 4.5%, almost 5%. SMH semiconductor ETF sector is down the most, followed by tech. Financials also weak. Crypto's not too bad. Gold is up a little bit, but pretty much every sector is red as we speak. Opening bell in a couple minutes. I posted in the 0DTE channel. I'm going to do just a little test FOMC type trade, the O2 ratio diagonal, aka the crean. So I'm gonna jump in one of those, just small size, at the open, and I might test another one a little bit later. Got just a lot of anticipation, and might see some premium come out of these 0DTE options. So that's kind of the logic with FOMC. And so this tariff announcement is after the bell, which is obviously different than FOMC. So it's not the same, but conceptually, logically, I think it might work. So I'm just going to do a small test trade. Looks like we got about almost a 50-point expected move in SPX. Yeah, that's a good point, Ken. I just had my 6-7 close right at the open. That was a nice winner. That helps some of the recent calendar losses. I'm trying to fire my Crane bot. Meanwhile, Tesla's still moving lower, down over 6%. Okay, Crane filled. Wow, $140 debit is what I paid. I'm gonna just post it in the 0DTE chat. chat. I guess I'll put it in the trades. I didn't really want to make it official. I don't want noobs copying it without understanding it, but there it is. Hey, 110%. Take it, Watson. Getting a little bouncing coin. Yeah, I did. Wow. I did a 3 lot, little bigger than I anticipated. I didn't check the pricing beforehand. That's not really, I didn't really want that kind of size on. I also liked it just because we're got this overnight down move. So a lot of times we get a little bit of a bounce and vol contraction. That's when these things print sometimes. Just got filled on a 1 DTE. I am going to watch that. If we're not seeing much decay because of the announcement after the bell, I might cut it or try to transform it as quickly as possible. Oh, sorry, Abosh. I didn't. You posted in the day trading chat, so you're probably on the live stream. Are you on the stream? All right. So let's see. Coin just went green. Getting some bouncers here. Let me mark my charts with the expected move right quick. Close my 1-2, get that posted. Then we will get focused on the day trades. Coin is ripping. Coin's up 1.5% now. Google, big bounce. Amazon, big bounce. MSTR just went green. And Microsoft, big bounce. S&P and NASDAQ both bouncing. What a pump and dump at the close, right? Like, just looked like we are just going to rip into today and then we had the overnight drop. Now we're bouncing again. Rocket Mortgage is up 5.5%. I don't know why I have that on my list because the options are garbage, but it's up. In fact, I'm going to take it off my list. IONQ's up 3, Celsius up 2, PLTR's up. There's a handful of green stocks. Most are still red. Bitcoin is up 0.5% now. Got a couple minutes left here. MSTR's got a big volume bar. Let me know if you all see any others. MSTR, big volume bar, pulling back to right at unchanged. I'm going to use the pre-market high as my as my line if I get in here. Coinbase volume bar didn't quite get there, but pretty big volume on that push. MSTR pulled back a little bit. I'm looking at the 310 calls in MSTR. Oh, did I miss it? 310 calls. I'm gonna put my order at 935. Got filled. So I'm in the upside volume runner in MSTR. Put my first I did a 3 lot, so I'm just going to take off 2 at 10:30 will be my first profit target. We get up to highs of day, should hit. Coin's still moving up. Goog strong up to pre-market. I guess it's not really pre-market highs. Microsoft tried to go green, got pushed back down. Definitely not playing any trades for big trend days. Big trend day today. I'm going to be taking profits pretty quickly and trading light. I don't. Well, I don't have a stop on my crane. You definitely shouldn't have a hard stop. It's down about 1% right now. I just watch price action and watch it. All right, so MSTR is kind of coming down to pre-market highs. If I get a 5-minute close below that level, I'll cut. Quick pop up to highs of day would hit. Meta trying to go green. S&P had 2 big pushes out of the gate, first 5 and 10 minutes. Now it's kind of pausing. One DTE didn't like that push. My one DTE is already down 9%. MSTR getting close. Come on, hit it. Hit it. There we go. Filled in MSTR at 10:30. So I just did 3 lots, so I've just got 1 left based on my position size for 2 DTE options. Yeah, big bounce in Tesla back above yesterday's lows. Nvidia strong. A lot of big bounces here. Meta's now green, above pre-market highs. Ooh, pushing. Yeah, my green is now down 4%. Needs a little pullback. MSTR, a little bit of a reversal up top. MSTR coming down. Yeah, so I don't want to give too much back on MSTR here, but we'll see if it stays green. Amazon's still pushing higher. Come on, Mister. Keep your head up. Another big volume bar. Tesla pushing, Nvidia still pushing. S&P and Nasdaq still strong. Both are still red on the day, down about 0.25%, but strong from the open. MSTR still holding. Bitcoin is having a strong move. It's up 1.2% now after starting red. Amazon still moving. Declining volume, but strong price move. Amazon trying to go green, Microsoft and Google as well. I might take I might take an upside runner here in Meta if we can get back down to pre-market highs, which is also yesterday's close. MSTR still holding. Netflix. Yeah, decent little spike there. It's kind of already come down. I'm watching Meta here. Watch how Meta reacts off. See if it wants to stay green, stay above its pre-market high. PLTR, what do we have in PLTR? All kinds of volume. MSTR starting to dip a little bit. Same with coin. Same with Bitcoin. Bitcoin coming down to yesterday's high. All right, MSTR is coming down basically to my line. I'm going to get in Meta here. 590 calls in Meta. Filled at 972. Again, using using yesterday's close, which is also pre-market highs, is kind of my line in the sand there. If we get some continued strength. MSTR coming down and retesting. I'm gonna get out of MSTR here. If it doesn't hold. Bitcoin was up 1.2%. Now it's up 0.6. Goog is coming down. Not sure whether to add or cut MSTR. Big drop. All right, I'm getting out of MSTR. Yeah, and then a quick bounce, but I'm out. Filled at 821 on that last contract. Amazon back through highs. Coin bouncing off yesterday's high. Meta dipped and bounced back above. Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't remember that we had 10 a.m. news. What do we got here? Factory orders. Yeah, there's no 9 a.m., 10 a.m. news. Amazon bouncing. Everything's bouncing again. I'm going to put my Meta first target at 1060, which would be right at highs of day. Ooh, S&P, NASDAQ, big push. Look at Tesla go. Thought Tesla was down and out, making a run. It was down over 6%. Now it's only down 1. PLTR's rocking for those of you who are long PLTR. Everything's pushing. Meta getting close. Need another little pop. NDX, NASDAQ is green. What a bounce. Need one more little push out of Meta. Amazon is really strong. Goog not quite green yet. MSTR bounce back. Apple getting a little mighty 90 volume. Meta filled at 1060 to close half. It's because I took your order, Chad. I front ran you. And I was looking at the daily chart of S&P this morning on when we were down. I thought, man, would not doubt if this is just a kind of a retracement of yesterday's bar and we bounce. We are still inside yesterday's range. Tesla did not push through highs. Either did Google. Amazon did. Microsoft did not. PLTR did. Apple did. I've let my crean go. It's down. Looking at it on the risk graph, it's still inside the break even, but it's down about 8%. Definitely not the price action I was looking for that thing. Just not sure we're going to continue ripping here. I think we're probably going to start seeing some chop. Apple and Amazon pulling back to unchanged. Meta also. Jeez. After hitting profit target, my Meta is right at a scratch already. I guess it makes sense. I got in above my line. I see a little downside come in. S&P, NASDAQ pulling back. Yeah, that's odd that you didn't get filled on that 1060. Woo! Coming down hot now, boys and girls. Let's see, we got yeah, that bar just closed, so I'm cutting out of the rest of my Meta. Filled at 812. So small loser on that one. Small win on MSTR, small loser on Meta. All right, so I'm not in any day trades. This little down move is helping my 1DTE as well as my Crane. Green almost back in the green. Man, a lot of fake pumps and dumps. Coin still holding above yesterday's high. Bitcoin is still up about a 0.5%. A little dip buying up here. Apple, quick dip getting bought up. Tesla.
What's the market doing?
Market is running hot,
Hmm.
pushing up. The LTR still coming down. Coin still holding. Everything a little pause. Google, big reversal. Microsoft, big reversal. Meta, big reversal. My 1 DTE is down about 12%. Looks like in the 1 DTE options, they not only push the price up, but they pump some vol into those 1 DTE options as well. Which I thought we might just be a little overdone in the vol pump leading up to today. So I thought we might get a little early contraction, but not so much. Getting a little bounce now. Amazon and Microsoft. quickest, biggest bounces. Coin, nice little pop. Bitcoin pushing up. TLTR, its attempted bounce got shut down pretty quickly. Meta bounced back up to unchanged. Getting shut down a little bit. S&P's been in a 20-point range for the last 30 minutes, really after that first 20-minute push. Heading back towards highs. Apple trying to go green again. NASDAQ, really even a little bit of a tighter range. My cream is getting some good decay if I could just get a little bit of a pullback. Well, my friends, I don't think I'm going to be taking anything else here unless we start moving again. After that first push, been pretty choppy. Any trades that I do take today are going to be quicker trades. Definitely not trying to hold runners with this whippy price action. So we'll go ahead and wrap up the stream here. We'll be back for Power Hour, normal time. And await the much anticipated Liberation Day announcement. All right, all. Have a good rest of your day. Talk to you soon.